Okay, ladies and gentlemen, God first one was unashamed. It's me, your boy, the man, NJ to the city with the number 2 MTO. Let's go. So once again, this is not really a interlude for a show. This is really like an Artistry update part 2. But I know for part of that, 30, 40, 50 song, not would say limit, but rotation and or collection that I'm gonna eventually release, if not this weekend, throughout the rest of the summer and more, is definitely real. It's definitely coming, and I'm gonna be recording some interludes for it. Because there's a lot of song titles that I actually would rather just turn those into interludes rather than trying to turn them into full songs, depending on what the subject matter is and how I can word things and how my flows end up balancing themselves out. So definitely understand that depending on how the flows end up balancing themselves out, you're gonna hear some things that sound like they should have been full songs, or they should have had a beat to them, but they weren't. So they just ended up being sung like a song, but instead I posted as a interlude with no songs. Or maybe I did post it, or maybe I even did posted with a beat, but it's still a short song though. I mean, it definitely goes multiple different ways with it, honestly. But I just know that I'm very much dead honest, dead serious about dropping all these songs and seeing where we God first go with them. And we're definitely gonna see, because God knows I'm serious about consistently with my music and consistently with just everything that I can put into, the future of it. And I want people to understand, like I said, I'm still using GarageBand, and I love using GarageBand still to this day. There's a lot of combinations that I still haven't used to this day, and so I want everybody to understand that's still gonna go about for still the longest period of time in which I can continuously sustain it, but I can express the thought and the emotion that I'm gonna have some songs that definitely still do have some of the same beats to them, but other songs are gonna have like just a little few tweaks here and there, where you can tell, like, okay, I heard this before, but it's not the entirely same thing, because he added an extra drum or an extra bass or an extra whatever that I probably added to it, because I do want people to understand, I'm not just trying to keep on using all the well, actually, I am trying to use all the loops up, but I want people to understand that I'm also trying to make as much genuine music as I can with with as much genuine beat production work for my own self as I can. Like that, what that means is I understand that I'm not going to stop using GarageBand. So what I want to do is I want to put some tweaks in it here and there, where even if you have heard this particular beat like 3-4 other times, on a song, the difference is this time I put a few extra tweaks to that, to the overall beat itself, where it still feels like it might be distinctive, where it still might be, its own little, origin story, and so on and so on. And I'm also gonna end up, like I said before, getting more hands-on with creating, some of my, my own beats from pure scratch on GarageBand, and see where we can go with that, because I'm not just all about using loops and then just mixing loops together like I've been doing for years. I'm also about genuinely organically creating some of these beats from my from scratch on my own, and showing you that I actually am am not just a mixer, but I can produce. I can dare I even say be a sound engineer, or whatever you want to call it. I can do these things. I'm also playing 2K, by the way, at the same time of filming this. So I just want to, I want to God first show off as much of what I can show off from, my expanded, skill base and knowledge, and and etc. from my all these years of doing music, because I have not just been doing it for as long as I've been doing it for no good reason. Once again, it's like I've had a heavy interest in music since I was in the late elementary school, San Pablo Elementary. Shout out about San Pablo Elementary on the beach. Jack's Beach more particularly, I never forget that time in my life. I couldn't even write a full song. I really could just write a couple lines here and there, but still I've been heavily interested in music since then. And then and then Kearney Middle School came about. At first it was UC, University Christian, but then after that it was Kearney Middle School came about with me. And I just kept writing and writing and writing, and I came to this conclusion: I write a lot, but I don't record a lot. Even to this day, I write a lot, but I don't record a lot. But God is so good with my writing that I can assure you that we're gonna I got music for a centuries, and we're gonna see where we get with all of it, and so on and so on. More coming soon. God bless.